BTR's around the corner. But Sky, he's pretty much alone. He's at busy with talent. Comes in with that. Okay, it's his target. And he gets another one. Oh, with a little bit of help from Satar.
Oh, man. Okay, so this is pretty exciting. Just like I said, it's going to be a bloodfest here, ladies and gents. A while ago, it was just like between Horror Esports and Talent, and now Vikings jumping in. And we also got Bigatron by Vitality coming into the mix, coming into play. But there's a big reason why Bigatron might be stepping away for now, because a while ago, Malak Big tried to close, but he gets tagged, so he needed to step back.
Yeah, I mean, there's just too many teams here, right? So you don't want to take that extra risk. Alright, Esports will continue to fight on. Nate onto Sky. Sky moving on down and tagged by Malak Big. And now No Fear is managing BTR from the other side. Supreme just right in front of BTR at the lower ground, while No Fear now is busy with the Vikings as well. Vikings charging in.
Ooh, Horror Esports need to be careful now because there's a lot of teams pointing their guns towards them. We got Vikings pretty close. We got Ray cooking up a nade here, going up against Horror, and that is it. Federalis from BTR was able to shut down Sky, and this could mean big trouble for the side of Horror Esports.
Oh, and now BTR, they have Vampire Esports in front of them.
Putting up a great offense up against Talent Esports. They seem to be getting some points. And we're looking at Vampire right now, managing to acquire a total of 4 in the bag here. Boing Donkey back on the screen here, ladies and gents. We got Potato taking in some hits. We don't exactly sure like from which team of Vampire is going to do in this situation. As Tribe Arrow Macy cooks up a nade, trying to shut down Tony K. And Tony K getting a lot of damage right there. XYZ, good catch from behind. They might be winning the fight up against Vampire Esports, but Zio's pretty low in HP right now. And Tony K goes down, a nail in the coffin right there coming from Zio.
Oh, they got the big man of Vampire Esports, but Nuzi is here to follow up. Joe, he's not healed up yet, but Nuzi was dealt with. And Tribal Messi wins this fight against Vampire Esports. They're now dominating with 5 elimination points.
Ladies and gents, for stage 5 here, looking at 9 teams remaining here. Boing Donkey, Vexy doing a massive spray here, but Bigatron right now facing a little challenge. But you know what? It is still A-okay because they were able to defeat Selcom, DG alive. But we're talking about the last remaining players, so pretty much it was an obvious outcome for Bigatron. But then again, dun 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 dun, we've got the boys of DRS right now flushing out BTR. Probably would want to give them a taste of their own medicine.
Oh, they're circling around. Oh, did you get it? Who got it? Oh, Federalis, that example. And now, other members of DRS. He needs to find a crack here. Here comes Gante. Gante is being shot at as well. 40% of half level. Gante needs to reload, but he will be gunned down. 2 left for DRS. They're still active in this compound against BTR.
This is such a great defense. Coming from BTR, the fact that DRS tried to flush them out and still winning the fight here. DRS a while ago, they have the advantage up against BTR, but they might be losing the fight here up against BTR. But Malak Big caught a shot coming from Kill White Team, if I'm not mistaken, and it looks like DRS might be able to win that fight up against BTR. But in the meantime, we're also looking at Tribe Arrow Macy, since a lot of fight is happening all together, all at the same time. And just give you guys an update, of course, 8 points in the bag now for the side of this is the debut for Rosemary. He's on prone, getting some information done as well. But here we go, Daibo threw a nade up against Ayok here, and Ayok already down on the ground. And we got Daibo once again, just making sure that your best friend will feel all the pressure that's already creeping in for Talent Esports, and Krypton just making sure that they will bag the points.
Oh, there goes Krypton sending a nade into the sniper tower. We have Boychill as well with the DBS rushing in. Can he actually get his target? And he will get Krypton. Beautiful rush in by Boychill. Now they're looking for the other members of Alter Ego. They have an idea of where they are at. Daybot now sprays down with Talent. Not able to hit his shot. But instead, he receives a lot of damage, 50% of health. He has to heal up now. And Rosemary, here comes.
All right, here we go. I'm pretty excited at like what kind of performance Rosemary is gonna give to us. I mean, this is the first time that we've seen him play for Alter Ego era, so this is a debut, day number 1 for the grand finals, which is of course a treat for us. And again, 8 points in the bag here for Tribe Arrow Macy. They're looking at Talent Esports, who, by the way, still amazes me, the fact that they are still alive, considering that there were already many teams that actually tried to put them down. But Asa right now coming into play, shutting down Daibo as well, and now coming after one more play from Ultimate Eagle, which is, of course, Rosemary. This is a battle of the shotgun, ladies and gentlemen. Asa needed to step back, but oh man, wrong turn! Wrong turn, says Rosemary.
Yeah, it's Rosemary, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Wow, nice short range nade by Zio to knock out Ayuk. XCY is looking for his target. Oof. There's a lot of damage onto him. Wow, for Trapper and Missy, they're not in the circle yet. They have to fight their way through. YBF, your best friend, comes in from the side to get Zio. One more to go, but then again, XCY, he was ready for it with the SLK to take him out.
Alright, there we go. Things now are pretty intense for stage 6 here. Just like that, Talent Esports did not even make it with only 3 points in the back right now. Vexy on screen. Already on prone here in the next 12K, but BTR, oh my goodness, is getting a lot of damage from those attacks.
Talk about preparation and also utilities. Probably by now RRQ
and also,
is the
you know
better
what,
team.
like, Voin Donkey is surrounded. I mean, they're in the middle. Oh, come on. Come on, Sitar. Cannot even defend themselves just yet. Okay, but he wasn't able to take anyone down. I think they're... Oh, no. They dropped in the same place. What is going to happen? Federalis right now with a machete. And now it's coming after one of the players coming from Tribe, and that would be Trix. Okay, Trix is just hiding behind those boxes. I mean, he doesn't have any weapons to defend himself.
Yeah, not many weapons looted by both sides, but Razy, he does have the UMP. He chased down Trix, and Trix will be knocked down. Now they're looking for the other players. Federal has managed to get away. No weapons yet, though. Alape finishes off Trix, securing that first blood for BTR. Now they're looking for the rest of Tribe Messi. Where are they?
After such a strong performance, you know, from Erangel, I do wonder why they still decided to drop in that specific spot. But anyway, RQ right now, Asa had already been taken out of the equation, courtesy of Potato. We also got Lapar down on the ground here, shut down by Vexy this time. So it was like a great defense right now being shown by Voin Donkey. I mean, obviously RQ had the advantage moments ago. And now Razor coming into play here. He's going in for the charge. There goes the spray with a Tommy gun and finishing him off with a win 95.
That's going to be a point for Voin Donkey. RRQ, 2 more players. At the same time, look at the elimination feed. Rick got taken out by Malak Big. And Malak Big, yes, confirmation. Rick will be eliminated. As for Ryu, just opposite of Potato, and they are moving towards him. Voin Donkey, looks like from a deficit, now they have the advantage against RRQ. Picking them out one by one, and Hans for Ryu across the road now.
And also Tribe Aramasi is being picked up one by one. Of course, going up against a BTR. They're already at a disadvantage because of the fact that they came in late to that drop spot. So, man, they're not going to stand a chance, to be honest, up against BTR. But anyway, RQ had already been eliminated with 0 points in the bag there. So it wasn't a great start all in all for the side of RQ.
During the professional season, something that we'll watch out for. But as we talk about Chua, he got gunned down. Not eliminated yet. He continues to roll with these saviors. Like getting Tino. But on screen, we have Zio. Almost getting Federales. One last team with Federales! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! The Filipino Terminator at his best. Updates nowadays, you can actually repair the vehicles. So that's exactly what they were doing earlier. But what's happening on the elimination feed? Looks like Vikings, they will lose break to the hands of Talon. Shot from afar. From the same group.
Yep. Potato! Uh-oh. This spells trouble for the side of Voin Donkey right now. He's knocked down on the ground. Team Secret. Oh, I feel like Potato had already been taken out. Okay, so that's interesting. Speaking of high ground, it seems to me like, okay, Team Secret does have a compound here, but we've got one player from Voin Donkey who's keeping a close eye onto the rest of Team Secret and also getting the information, cascading it back to the rest of the team, so they do know how to approach this. But Vexy, oh, that was unfortunate because Vexy had already been shut down with a nade.
And it's now Zeta down to him versus Team Secret. Zeta's going to exit on the south. Take it as Strong will gun him down. And Zeta eliminated by GK. Point donkey. Only one left. That's going to be Razak trying to get away.
Yeah, they were caught off guard, I can tell. Rosemary, also Ego Ares, despite having such an explosive debut just moments ago, now currently on the ground, and Kalik is looking to destroy him with an M416 nade, but Rosemary's still making it difficult for him.
And finally eliminated. Well, Rosemary survived the longest for his team, but this time he got eliminated at stage 3. It's down to... But that's also because that area is by the edge of the circle, so I guess they find it not worth it to defend it. On the other side, Alter Ego, they're in the fight right now with Champions Esports.
Daiba already down on the ground. Man, okay. 2 casualties now. Alter Ego Rares, we got Krypton on screen here, cooking up a nade, trying to shut down Atomic, but Alva is doing a little bit of spray up against the incoming team. That would be Team Secret. Okay, Kasih's already knocked down on the ground, so there's a need for Alter Ego Airs to close this clash, but they couldn't catch Atomic.
And Urka's out, taken up by GK, because Team Secret arrived on the other warehouse. Krypton now rushing in, sees Atomic, but Atomic fires back. Alva, yes, to quickly save his teammate, but a little bit too late. Alva now fires back. At least he gets his revenge. And there goes Champions Esports, number 42 elimination points. Alva is not done yet. Here comes Team Secret.
Okay, here we go. Alva, low in HP. We got Trang looking to take him down. We got Nate coming through. Alva was able to dodge, but of course, he also took a big damage. But Team Secret feeling all confident right now to take down Alva. The last rating play coming from Alter Ego Ares with a DBS to the rest of the teams here, and they don't want to lose that. And speaking of losing, Horror Esports are taking in some damage from all of the teams pointing their guns towards them. We got your best friend right now still trying to make it happen for Talon Esports while going up against Team Secret, but coming off the kill feed, it's Sky from Horror taken out of the equation by BTR.
2.2, can he actually do this one? He lost that nade across onto Team Secret. Bam, but GK comes in and he gets that one knock. Looking for the other, but GK gunned down instead from somewhere else. It actually came from Iftar, Telkom DG Alliance, doing Talon a favor.
Here we go. Okay, 8 teams remaining, ladies and gents. We already had stage 5 here. Team Secret, I don't think they have enough time to pick up their teammate because Telkom DG Alliance already cooking up a nade here to take them down both. But there's another team that would love to join into the mix here. We got Leo getting knocked down by 2 of these Savior Boys with a DBS going up against Iftar here, hiding behind this concrete wall and trying to take advantage of the situation. But you know what? I feel like Telkom DG Alliance also will not give this one up. We've got Boyzel at the top of the stairs here. And it's a choke point, you know, if he can actually really put down his enemies, then it could be a win for him. But if they're now dealing with Team Secret, oh no, this is the battle royale that we've been waiting for to happen.
Oh, here comes Roger with DBS. Now trying to take out the other members of Team Secret, but they rush in onto the second floor to finish him off. Team Secret, just the king of this house, but here comes D-Savior as well. The moment D-Savior is going to be quite a challenge for them. Oh, we almost forgot about Sam 9. Okay. They avoided all those big fights, but now on to Vikings. Tins, he moved forward, trying to draw BTR out. And Tins right behind this rock. The third teammates will need to come by. He will get crazy. But then he gets tagged by Federellas. Federellas will get a second tag. Nicely executed. Wounty is still alive for Vikings. As Federellas, 50% health, he will heal up. And Wounty grabs his Molly. He will send it across towards where Federellas is at. Federellas, he needs to heal again.
Despite the circumstances, we got BTR still holding down the fort here. It's Federellas, the knight in shining armor for BTR. Can he pull up a clutcher up against Vikings? It's gonna be an epic fight. Wounty! Oh man, just took the shot from Federellas, and Vikings is no more. Has been looking at Federellas as the last surviving member, and right now he's not out of the loop because this time he's going to and it's a hit and run.
Wow, but what a performance by Federales. Another highlight moment for him.
You know, that we can see from between these teams. Maybe like really an elimination point can happen just yet, but I mean, we're talking about Alter Ego, right? So we got Krypton pretty close to Team Z, so perhaps we can see the first elimination to happen from the side of Vikings, to be honest, because they're in between Team Secret and Alter Ego, which is difficult to come out from.
Stage 4 with 40 seconds left. Officially, that is the first blood. I was just looking at the time. Now, the fights continue to happen with the numbers of players going down like flies. Champions Esports, the first team to go down. No points collected this round. As for Vikings, Moda player is still tanking out the blue. And it has been eliminated. And here we have Superman. Picking up his nade against Alter Ego. While Xavier, they're busy with BTR.
Oh man, okay. And again, BTR is a bit really on the aggro side here. Now they're challenging up D-Saver. Lamborghini already on the ground here, no confirmation just yet. But Superman, on the other hand, it's a different thing because he had already found his kryptonite, and that would be Rosemary sending him back to the fortress. All right, Krypton, it's the same story. He's facing the ground at the moment. We've got Dipole pretty close to him, so they might be able to finish this one off. But here comes the cavalry. I think he's going to go and pick up his teammate here while dealing with Break. But unfortunately, Rosemary caught a nade, and it's up to Alva to keep Break at bay. But you know what? He did take some damage as well. And Break seems to be doing an amazing job so far trying to defend himself. But how long it's going to last from this clash? I think the question had already been answered in an instant, because Alter Ego airs now that he can work with, but of course he needs to be patient at this point. But we got Kasih back on the screen here trying to hunt down one player coming from Talent Esports and was able to pull a great shutdown. Fortunately, he gets tagged as well by Axel this time.
And Telkom GG Alliance, too bad they went out without any points this round. Talon recovering, you need to do it quickly. Axel gets away from the blue, needs to heal up too.
But you know what? We're going to look at BTR versus Horror Esports right now on the screen here. And again, just in case you guys just tuned in, it wasn't exactly a great performance, you know, for the two matches coming from Horror Esports. So they need to pick up the pace. Currently, they are at the bottom of the leaderboards here. So they need to step up their gameplay. And it's going to be tough because they're going up against Bigatron by Vitality here, who also kind of wants to have an explosive play during day number 1 here. Federal is trying to get closer, but Razy, oh man, just shut down Sleepy right now. And Satar continues, of course, to throw a lot of nades just to add more pressure up against Horror Esports, but he's getting tagged as well, and that is a confirmation. He is already down on the ground. Malak is, preparing himself to go up against Vampire Esports. Oh, this is going to be interesting.
Malak from the top onto Nuzi, but naded down from the other side by Schweppes. And now it's only Federalist left. Sandwich between two teams, Horror Esports and Vampire Esports. They're moving forward. He is not able to hold on by himself. I want to take this fight, especially with Void Donkey still looking at the movement of FaZe Clan. Or setting up Zeta on top of this billboard. Okay. This is a very good spot for Zeta to be in. You have a good view of me to the base itself. Now, Horror Esports in their own fight against Talent, as what we expected, with Sleepy gunned down by Ayok.
Ooh, interesting. Horror Esports started Iveco with a fight up against Talon. Your best friend is still alive, but can't say the same for Zio because he's been gunned down. And also no fear coming from Horror Esports, but that's coming off the kill feed back there. Ayok, oh man, was that a confirmation coming through? Horror Esports just got eliminated right this early.
Just when they got that chicken dinner, I think the first team to be eliminated. But again, fret not, we're still early in the finals. Alter Ego, on the other hand, they managed to score their first blood here. And they might score a second one against Trap Arrow Messi as Rick is bleeding out. We come back onto mid to the base. Now, FaZe Clan and Void Donkey, they continue to fight.
Okay, Canary with a massive S12K shutting down Rig. Oh my god. Not Rig. No, not Rig. This is Void Donkey versus FaZe. Okay, Joey right now shutting down Potato, and Void Donkey might be the one on the losing end here. And we're looking at Razak as the last, maybe not. Okay, he's the one knocked down. Vexy is the last surviving member. So I don't know how long Voin Donkey's going to last in this situation just because of the fact that they have been overpowered by FaZe. I mean, this territory already being marked by FaZe that, hey, this is ours. If you come here, you have to go through us before you can dominate the military base.
And FaZe Clan, they want to dominate the military base. Now they're searching for Vexy. He's on the next floor. Okay, they have arrived. First room to the left. Opens the door. Vexy surprise. Gets one. Get a second one. And looks like the answer is no. Just too much for him to handle. And FaZe Clan took care of him. Voin Donkey becomes the second team to be eliminated.
They are? I don't think they're eager to score that first chicken dinner in Erangel. Let's talk about the scoring a chicken dinner, man. RQ won't have the chance now.
Oh, RQ lost one player. Well, the chance definitely went down. But as long as they have the 3 players still, anything can happen. Let's see if they can actually clear off this house. Hunts for Ryu. Then just need across onto Killer YT. Killer YT, he backs off just in time. On the second floor, anybody home? Nobody home, but instead hunts for Ryu. Burn down, last stick of health, and he will go down to the molly of example. Go back onto Urkas right now. He arrived onto the area where RRQ is at. Comes up by Urkas, trying to land his shots. Not that easy, it seems. Instead, they counter back onto Urkas.
Here we go. Okay, it's a good thing. I mean, DRS is already quite leading, but we're going to check out what RQ is doing at the moment as Lapar on screen trying to defend himself up against Atomic here. He went outside. Okay, he jumped and crossed over to the next house, saving himself. And now we're looking at Gen Foss at the moment because he still has a complete set of health here and probably the best guy to deal with the situation. And Gen Foss with a massive spray using a Uzi and now switching into an AUG. And now Gen Foss might be heading towards to shut down Atomic in this situation, which he was able to inflict a lot of damage. But I think he will opt to like maybe picking up his teammate for now.
Oh, Molly, could this be another Molly knock? Ooh, gotta be super careful there. Gen Force is low. One simple burn off of Molly could knock him down, but he managed to heal up. And Balja eliminated by GK. Team Secret has arrived now. Ooh, FaZe Clan.
Oh yeah, they're the ones standing guard over to that bridge. So you know what, let's check out Team Secret as, once again, ladies and gents, find themselves in another altercation. And yeah, I think this time, all of those bullets being sent to his direction. And there you go, confirmation again, Frankie.
A long range knock. Can you get Chopper? Federella stole away that elimination point, taking out Red Bull instead. That point is given to BTR. Speaking of BTR, now we have them on screen. They'll be up against 7-9 next.
Okay, here we go. Bigatron, okay, it's a slow pace for them right now. Although we're looking at 2 points here, but the fact of the matter is they're not really engaging into a lot of fights during the first few zones here. So, like, I think they're really focusing more on the placement points for now. Okay, that is the strategy. But of course, there will be fights that they need to take up. Like right now, since we are already at stage 5 here and they are at the rim of the circle, they will have to go through 7-9 first before they get safely into the new zone. Right now, we're looking at a 3v2 situation with Byron and Trexie all together. And it's Satar, actually, who's far away from the rest of the Bigatron by Vitality here. So let's see what Byron is going to do in this situation as he goes up these 3 members from BTR. We got Malak Big taking in a lot of damage.
This could be the end of the road. We'll see, unless a miracle can happen. Circle now favors Talent, full squad with a compound. Perfect position for them to be in. They see BTR making that rotation from the northern side towards the side where Alter Ego is at. And here comes BTR into the warehouse. We have Alter Ego here, at least one player. The other player could be on the other side. As Celcom DJ Alliance out at number 6, no elimination points. BTR rushes in. Rosemary will be knocked.
Oh man, I mean, BTR have been monitoring the situation for a long time, and they've probably assessed the fact that, you know, Alter Ego Ares is the most vulnerable just because that they're already missing a couple of players here. So there's a need for BTR to step in, and they snatch that compound out of Alter Ego Ares.
The Talent? Okay, Talon, they are prepared for it. Just look at this. They're scoping out the BTR. Best way for them to manage this. Okay, smoke quick for sure if they can. Okay, they can still play by the edge of this river. Okay, because that will give them a bit of cover. But then again, XYZ is there. They probably didn't expect that. But the Razy was ready for it. Okay, they managed to breach across, but now they have to deal with 7-9, the two players there. Siaran knocking down Malabe. Siaran gets Federales as well. 7-9 to defend their ground, but they still lost to the numbers of BTR. Now it's go time for Talon.
Oh man, BTR didn't exactly have a choice in here. And Talon Esports capitalizing on the situation. They know that BTR already vulnerable at this point in the competition. I got Boyzo up against Razy right now, having that exchange, bouncing it off. Razy 3 points in the bag for himself. Pretty strong, if you ask me. Now Boyzo already impatient here, got close to where Razy is. Are they gonna finish him off? The big question is Razy can still get some points done before he gets
time. 1v3 against Talon. Can Captain Razy do it? As Boychill moves forward. Blue is gonna close anytime soon. Onto Razy. Razy last stick of health. So close. He needs to kill. And he'll get back up at 80%. While Boychill passes by. And no heroes are born. Talon Esports with the Rampage Chicken Dinner.
Woo! Man, great execution there coming from Talon Esports.
Teammates. Boy Donkey uses Potato to the hands of Siaran from 7-9. Okay, that's a long range one. Okay, starting to get crowded here around the area of Gaka. But Tribe and Messi, they are busy with RRQ.
And of course, we got Trickster cooking up a Molly. Was that a Molly or a nade? Okay, so Trix now already ready to go for the charger, but from behind he gets tagged, and now he's currently down on the floor here. Lapar tried to do a counter up against Stripe to save his teammate Hans. Quickly facing the floor, and there you go, just like from an action scene, we got Lapar flying into the battle. Jadfa scoring the points and eliminating the rest of Boindonkey.
DRS now, Delta is the only one that's still active. While Alter Ego surrounds the area. They're finding Delta. Okay, they saw Delta. They know exactly where he is. And Delta surrounded by Alter Ego. No space for him to run. It will be a straightforward elimination by Alter Ego. Delta is out. 12 teams left.
It was a long travel, you know, for Boindonkey, coming off of the military base, going back to the main island, and headed towards the middle of the circle. Okay, here we go. So far, if a team gets eliminated here, they won't score any placement points just yet, so teams need to be careful. Talon Esports, okay, trying to flush out for us. We got your best friend burning alive here, getting roasted. As we speak, we've got Sky. The same thing happening for him. He must have been damaged by a first, second degree burn here, but he was able to still get to do things here. Was able to score some point here, but the fight is not over. Sky trying to find a better angle here up against Talon. Unfortunately, with that shot coming from Axel, getting outside of the house, that seals the deal. But anyway, let's see if they can actually defend that spot. Genfus opened fired, but it was Natty T who took the score. Newsy already down on the ground here. But Genfus, oh man, that was a great shot coming from Lamborghini, avenging his teammate.
It's going towards D Xavier. Levi's is still active, but he is all alone now, surrounded by RRQ. How's for you? Wait, what? Oh, Nate is still there. Nate protected Levi's. And they won it against RRQ! Xavier. We shift over to Talon on the north. Oh, Talon actually breached to the same compound, the same area. All right, let's go. This is going to be a brawl. Well, they're being monitored by BTR. But Alter Ego took down Federales from the other side. Federales is on the outside of the circle. Razy gets Rosemary. Levi's gets Tony K. And Vampire Esports eliminated by D Xavier. D Xavier defended the spot.
You know what? Federal is getting knocked down. That was the cue for Malakpik to not join into the fight between D-Saver and Talon. Or the opposition moments ago. And I think, you know, like they paid for a costly prize as well. Just because Federal focus on like, okay, we want to play the long game. We want to focus on like strategic placement. Or like maybe we want to come out guns blazing. Okay, if you go for the elimination points, you're risking losing members of the team, which is actually hard. But if you play for the long game, then you need to make sure that you make it pass through the 9th place, because that's the only time you will be scoring a point in the, I mean, like when it comes to the placement. So if you get eliminated without even bagging any points, that's also kind of like will not do you good in a tournament like this.
You know, back in my day, how do we summarize that with a word?
Back in my day.
Yeah, back in my day, it would be a bummer.
Yeah,
Is that such a boomer word now? Like
it is.
it's a bummer if they don't make it, you know. It's a bummer if they don't perform. But what about number 16?
Oh yeah, I feel like they're really gonna make a difference here. But okay, here we go. Champions Esports basically have the same idea here, but right now they're getting shot at by Wunti. He's all alone in this shot, or in this shack rather, and the fact that he knows exactly where Champions Esports is headed, so that is a coup for them. But coming off of the kill feed, it's crazy. Confirmation coming through, already out of the game here. Same thing goes for Capsitar, Federalis, but Malakbeak with an impressive counter up against Lamborghini, shutting him down as well. But Federalis also out of the game, so we're only looking at Malakbeak here representing Bigatron.
Okay. Very different performance by BTR this time. Unless Malabik can pull off heroics against the Xavier. But Nate is going to say no to that. And BTR, they're going to have an early